Hi, welcome back. Today I'm gonna make tooltip for our skill tree that when you select skill, it's gonna show information about that skill. So to start, we're gonna open our folder with UI and skill tree. And I'm gonna make new widget. And I'm gonna name it skill tooltip. And open it, and I'm gonna add size box. I'm gonna set it 400 by 300. I'm gonna choose here desired, so I got this size. Actually, I think it's 300 by 400. Yeah, that's much better. Then I'm gonna add overlay, border, and image. So if you don't have any image and you want to play with different colors to make design of this widget, or you got any background, if you got any background image, then you can use it, or you can just play with the colors. Just that's not why I was gonna add it. Where did I add it? Okay. That's where I'm supposed to add it, and here I'm just gonna change the color for darker, and I'm gonna get rid less transparency, and in here I'm gonna put less as well, and that's how it's gonna look, something like that. And that's gonna be my design. Your design is up to you. So next thing I'm gonna add is vertical box. I'm gonna do overlay, and I'm gonna make sure it's cover whole area. I'm gonna add text, and that's gonna be our skill name. Important, make a variable, and I'm gonna change it for 20. I'm gonna add 10 of padding. Next, I'm gonna add horizontal box, and I'm gonna put it inside the vertical box. And to this, I'm gonna add 2 text, 1 and 2, and it's gonna be 15, and this one's gonna be 15. The horizontal box gonna have padding of 10 on every side, but on top will be 50, just to separate them two. That's gonna be level, or you can put tier or whatever you like in your game. And here we're gonna add padding on the left, let's say 200. And that's gonna be our level itself. Maybe we can put a little bit less than 200, maybe 150. Yeah, something like that. You can put 150, 175 if you want to close it this way. It's completely up to you. And I'm gonna make sure that is variable and is just level. Then next I'm gonna add 2 more text boxes, 2 vertical box. One, the first one's gonna be description. I'm gonna put 18, let's say. I'm gonna put 10 on every side, but on the top will be, let's say, 30 this time. And that's gonna be the text of description, which is gonna be, let's say, 13. I'm gonna put 10 on each side, and need to make a variable, and it's gonna be skill description, and that's our tilt top. That's gonna you can change whatever you like. You change in size, up to you. It's just my design. I'm showing you how I do it. Okay, next we're gonna open what am I doing? New folder, blueprint. Then I'm gonna put here another blueprint class, and I'm gonna search for data asset, and it's gonna be primary data asset. I'm gonna name it DA skill, and here we're gonna put all our information about our skill, which is gonna be name, and that's gonna be text, description, which is also gonna be text, icon, which is gonna be texture 2D, and our level or tier, and that's gonna be integer, but I'm gonna change it into map, and it's gonna be integer to integer, but you can put to the float. It depends of what value you can give per level. You wanna have more like percentage, or it's just gonna be integer, like 1 to 100, whatever you like. Now I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna make data as this one, and then we're gonna choose our DA skill, and I'm gonna name it health. Yeah, let's say we got health, and for the health gonna have name, increase by 100. Let's say, why not? I got something like this, so why not use it? We can use this icon as mid portion, health portion, so why not? And the level, so we say, oh, okay, on the first level, let's say we add 100. On the second level, be 200. On third level, 300. So for each level, 100 more. And let's make one more. Duplicate damage. Let's say for damage, increase damage by 50, 100, 150 damage, and I don't have any icon for the damage, but let's use this one. Now we got two skills we can use. Okay, we got this, and this. Okay, and now what we're gonna do in our blueprint, I'm gonna add interface. I'm gonna name it BPI menu. Why am I naming menu? Because it's gonna we can use it for more than just skill tree. You can use it for our menu. If you go inventory, you know, the skill tree usually is part of the whole menu. You're gonna have inventory, the settings, shop, whatever you like, and that's what I'm gonna make later on in this tutorial. So I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna just name it tool menu, and I'm gonna say open skill tooltip. And we're gonna get skill, which is DA skill. And I'm gonna add is open, and it's gonna be bolden. We're gonna save it, and we're gonna open our skill tree menu. We're gonna add this interface here. And now we're gonna get that, and that's what's happened. So whenever open skill tooltip happen, we're gonna get our skill tree. No, actually, no. What I'm talking about, we're gonna get our tooltip. Okay. Gonna size to content, and we're gonna add it somewhere here. Let's say here, or in the corner. Yeah, for me it'll be perfect here. You can put it wherever you like. And now we're gonna choose it and set visibility. Also we're gonna make it invisible. Make sure I got this on. That's gonna be hidden. Whenever it's open true, we set it invisible. And whenever it's false, we set it for hidden. And then I'm gonna make function set skill tool tip. And what I'm saying skill tool tip because we're gonna have, like, you can have one for main inventory, for example, for your items. So to not mix that, that's the skill tool tip. Okay, so once we got this, I'll go back. I wanna get reference to the skill. We're gonna have this here. We're gonna call this function if it's visible. So what I could do, I could just take this node and connect it, but then we cannot run the we cannot call it on event. So if we got event dispatcher, we cannot use it. We cannot use this function. That's why I'm gonna, what is skill? Oh, what skill? Just leave it at it is. I'm gonna change name actually. This skill. Okay, so we got set skill. We're gonna open that and we're gonna get this skill. And then we're gonna get our tooltip and we're gonna get name. And we're gonna set text this one. And for the name, we're gonna get name from that, and get name, and we're gonna connect it. And the same we're gonna do for level. Set name, set level. What? Set text, then text. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit. We're gonna do format text. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put brackets. Okay, that's why we're gonna do. We're gonna get level. And I'm gonna get length. That's how big is the, how many levels you can get max. And we're gonna find, and we're gonna get the level it's on. And that's how we're gonna set up the text for it. And the last thing is description. Description, and we set text. And also we're gonna get this one, description. We're gonna set it. And that's perfect. Okay. Now we have to go in the where is it? We need to open slot. And the slot. Okay. I'm gonna get event construct. We're gonna get player character. We're gonna get third person character. Cast to it. Promote. And from it we're gonna get skill tree. And I'm gonna promote it. Actually, where is it? Here we go. Another skill tree. So it's basically in this third person character we're calling to open hold the inventory. That's why I'm calling this function skill tree, because we set up all the all these widgets we set up in the third person character. That's where I'm getting reference from. That's one we got set. I'm gonna get this, and now we can call this function that we just made, this one. I'm gonna get it, open skill tooltip with the message, but obviously we're gonna choose skill bottom, and it's gonna do on hover and on hover. So on hover we're gonna say is open, and on hover what have I done? We're gonna say it's not open. Then we need skill. So skill is gonna be skill data, and we're gonna use the a skill, and that's where we're gonna get this. And then we need to make sure it's editable. Yep. And then open skill tree, and anything you can just choose what skill it is. Let's say this one's gonna be damage, and this one's gonna be health. Yeah, this one's gonna be damage, this one's gonna be health. Okay, and then if I play, and then we're gonna, oh, it works. See, health damage, health damage, health damage, health damage, and it's changed. It's all work. Yeah, and it just, you can choose wherever the widget appears. It's up to you. And that would be it for this tutorial. So in next tutorial, I'm planning to make that when you press on the skill, it's unlocked and it's changed color. And I'm gonna join probably some kind of lines. What is it called? Lines? I don't know what it's called. You know, like they join, like the line is gonna join all of it. And it's also gonna change color. And I'm gonna make that once you press, it's gonna use the point, and if you don't have any points, you cannot unlock, so it's not gonna change color. So that's gonna be for the next tutorial. And in the future, I'm thinking to add skill functions, so make it as a proper skill that when you press it, you unlock it, and it's adding it to the character. So something like extra damage, extra health, but I need more time to learn about this because I'm not sure about this yet. I start doing my game project, because all of this coming from my game project that I came on the difficulty to make the stuff. It took me a while to find materials how to do this kind of stuff. That's why I'm making this video, so it's easier for you guys, because some things for me it took ages to find. There's not many videos and I have to read different forums and stuff like this. But yeah, once I know how to do all the skills, how to assign them to your character, yeah, it's gonna work. Like, you're gonna press, it's gonna unlock the skill 1, 2, 3. Once it's on the max level, you cannot press it anymore. It's gonna use skill points, and obviously if you want to press this one, you have to unlock them 3 first, and that's how it's gonna work. But I need time for it. For now, I'm just gonna do tutorials that I already have knowledge about. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And if you got any question, just leave the comment. I appreciate the like and subscription if you wanna see next videos. Okay, thank you, guys.